Hello and welcome everybody to Blood on the Clocktower. I am your host Chris, the Werewolf Killer, and tonight we are playing Blurred Lines again. This is Trey's custom script. Those are custom scripts with random rolls in them, and I will be. And where was I? Oh yes, it is Trey's custom script. Blood on the Clocktower. Custom scripts mean that we have random concoction of rolls from 3 of the base scripts plus experimental rolls that they use. Today I am the Innkeeper, and if you're wondering what that is, each night I will choose 2 players. They cannot die tonight, but one is drunk until dusk. Oh, they changed the Innkeeper. I remember it being choose 2 players. One can't die and one is drunk or something, or I don't remember, but I feel like they changed the name, the rule there. Anyways, that is what I am. This is going to be exciting. I'm going to make somebody drunk. I'm going to make somebody unable to die. Or 2 somebodies. Or maybe that's just their way of saying that one is actually not going to die. Hmm. Excellent question for somebody who knows exactly the answer. To me, that means they both won't die and one will be drunk. This has been awfully confirmed. We'll see how it goes. Here on Blood on the Clocktower, Blurred Lines.
All right. So everybody,
Yeah. Excuse me.
Okay.
what was
that?
that?
Whoa,
Hiccup.
Okay,
Yeah, that was not hiccup.
That was a
that
hiccup.
was something else.
he was being possessed for a
Like a
moment.
cowboy move right there. Yep.
I think it sounded more like a demon possession.
Oh, there you go.
Oh.
Already?
Yeah.
The game hasn't started. Trey hasn't died
Come
yet.
on,
And they're starting.
let me live at least one day. My goodness.
All right, everybody, something terrible has happened. Hella has died, and you have to
Yeah.
find her demon killer. Anyways,
Oh.
I will give you guys a. Yeah, I do that all the time now.
love
It's
it.
hilarious. Like something terrible has happened. Hella died again. She's not even here. All right.
that does make more sense.
Yeah.
All right, everybody.
Yeah.
Hey, oop,
Recording in progress.
crap. I don't want to do that.
I'm leaving. Bye.
We're out. We're all out.
Leaving the meeting.
Okay,
I'm an
got it.
I'm an
Unacceptable.
actor. I hate it
Somebody
when people see
left.
my face.
Somebody
Oh,
left.
somebody did leave.
Oh,
Somebody
no.
hit the button.
Someone has an
Recording
NDA.
stopped.
What did it say?
Oh my god!
It
It
says
said got
Agree.
it, or agree to it, and then or leave the room.
And somebody
It was
left.
Matthew.
And so who left?
Matthew
gotta
hit
be
the.
the best recording.
I'm not being recorded. No.
The witness protection? Do we not
Oh,
know?
Wait.
Matthew.
When you
Okay.
accidentally hit the leave meeting instead of got it.
Matthew doesn't want to be recorded. Okay, got it.
Oh, I
I
didn't
know,
know
honestly,
that.
Matthew.
Oopsies.
Yeah, mistake on my part. My breakout room tab is right next to it. So, yeah, there you guys go. Breakout rooms are open. 8 minutes. Have fun.
I nominate Matthew. Oh, sorry.
I
Not
concur.
yet.
Not yet.
Who wants,
Not yet, Josh.
who wants to chat?
All right.
Your
Matthew,
room, Rob.
Welcome back to Ravenswood Bluff. Want to have a chat in my room?
Yeah.
Excellent.
Who wants to chat?
With the confirmed possessed demon? I don't know.
Somebody wants their rolls or their bluffs, right?
Yeah. That's a true story.
Let me know.
They already have their.
You already have your bluffs?
Yeah, I got my.
Demon.
Oh yeah, there's a snitch in this game.
I'm the widow. I have my.
Oh, yeah.
All right, who wants to chat? Let's go.
What's a widow?
Werewolf Killer.
Not in
It's
the
not on
script.
the
All right, let's
script.
go.
I know it's
Yeah,
not, but I was
Sarah.
trying to
We'll go to
figure
your
out if
room,
it's
Gwami.
another-
All right.
Yeah, great.
How'd you know I'd be the sucker to talk to the demon?
I know, right? There's no need to worry. I'm the lycanthrope, so the demon doesn't get kills.
Oh, nice.
So
Perfect.
there's that.
I'm surprised we have a lycanthrope again,
I guess.
but I believe it. Hey, there's no lycanthrope on the. No, just kidding. There it is.
It better be there.
Or
I was coming in the room going, you know what? I haven't even looked at the script yet. All I know is my role. And it's like, because I don't really care if you're the lycanthrope. I mean, unless I pick an evil player, I mean, we're good for now.
right?
Anything you want to share?
I am a useful townsfolk.
So, or you're saying I shouldn't pick you?
That's correct. I wouldn't pick me. Not early, anyways. You can pick me later. And chop me up if you don't believe me.
Useful townsfolk.
Yep.
How useful? Because a lot of these roles are pretty useful.
Not as useful as I was when I was the alchemist assassin that murdered the poisoner.
All right. All right, that's all you're getting me?
But I could potentially help people.
Okay.
Confirm their stuff in special ways, I guess I could say.
Oh shit. Okay. Confirm stuff, eh?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, yeah,
Oh,
kinda.
okay. Are you gambling?
I mean, that is one of the roles I see here that can confirm stuff technically, but I'm not saying I am a gambler.
All right. Well. Okay. All right. I'll leave it there for that. I want to talk to more people. Thanks.
All right. Good. Talk to you soon.
Mariana, Matthew, and Rob. Werewolf Killer,
Yes.
would you like to chat?
Blake.
Sure. Let's go.
Kwame,
I'll do the double Chris
I'll
talk.
talk to you, Kwame.
All right.
All right. We'll go to your room.
Oh, mine or yours?
We're going to your room, right?
Yeah.
Kwame?
Your
Okay.
second top.
Yeah,
I hope.
maybe.
All right. Let's see.
Can we have a chat, Sarah?
Yeah, Chris, we can go.
Where do you want to go?
You see what I see first.
Last time Taylor tried to talk to me first, she was the demon. Let's kill her.
Okay,
I'm just
sure.
throwing that out there now before I go talk to her.
Chris, let's go to your room.
Okay.
There we go.
Hello.
Hello.
How are you this fine game?
I am doing well. How are you?
I'm alright. I'm a little tired, but hoping this game doesn't go till 1 in the morning again.
All those late nights murdering people.
No. What are you? Are you the alchemist assassin this time?
No, I'm the alchemist Ceranovus.
See, if you're the real Ceranovus, you shouldn't say that you're the alchemist Ceranovus, because then it gives it away that there's madness. So next time when you're the Ceranovus, just say you're like the alchemist godfather or something. It'll be a little easier.
Oh, okay. That's good to know.
What do you want to do? What do you want to do, Chris?
Whatever you want to do, we can do, Taylor. You know, the last time I talked to you the first day, you were the demon.
Yeah, but that can't happen again.
I would hope not.
No way. I will give you gossip, fortune teller, or the moon child.
Oh, you might be an outsider.
My information for you today.
I will be the gambler, innkeeper, lycanthrope.
Ooh, interesting.
I'll even throw in a lycanthrope there.
Ooh.
That might be true, though.
You got some powerful roles.
I got the power.
Or you're like the... Or you're the Ravens keeper, or you're the snitch, and you just want something like easy.
I just want somebody to kill me.
Yeah. Okay, cool. I'm gonna pencil you in as the lycanthrope, and then go from there.
Oh, that sounds like a good start. Yeah.
Okay, thanks.
Yep. Good luck.
Josh, do you want to
I
chat?
can't join my own room.
My room?
I'll join your room.
All right. No, let me try that again.
Click about 5 times.
I had to like 5 times to get in anything
Yeah, me
today.
too.
So it's not wanting to go.
Oh.
Mariana has a nice background on today. I wonder what's going on with that. It's got a D in the corner.
I saw that.
So very nice.
Hmm.
Interesting.
Very interesting.
I don't know how interesting.
I mean, I've given my role out to everybody so far. So I mean,
Have you? Have
Hmm.
you really, Chris? I don't know if I
Raven's
believe that.
keeper.
Yes, Ravenkeeper.
maybe.
Matthew, you want to talk?
Yeah. All right.
Okay.
Sarah, want to have a chat in my room?
Your room? Yeah, we can
Yep.
go.
Oh, I
Excellent.
don't know, Brody. That sounds questionable. Brody's face gets stuck in this evil spot as he's like.
Hmm.
Are you
Very
good?
good.
Are you
I'm
good
good.
today?
I'm a good Chris. Are you a good Chris?
Probably not. There could very easily be a poppygrower on this script, and I don't have any idea who to work with.
It'd be hilarious if there was a popular.
Well, 12 people, you got 7.
Because especially if you've got a popular, because there's no vigor mortis, which is always fun in a popular game.
Right? True that. There is a 55% chance that there is a poppygrower in this game. I'm just pointing that out.
Per se,
Yes, Kwame?
let me chat.
I'll come to you.
Okay. Thank you.
Darren, Marty, business class.
Christopher, are you gonna? Do you want to talk, or or no? You just want to sit here?
I'm always ready to listen.
Oh no, I don't. I prefer shared communication. You know, where we each contribute.
Oh, I'm always willing to contribute something.
I like equivalent exchange. You know.
Well, that's always, in the eye of the beholder.
I don't think
You want to
so.
rebuild some trust?
We could try, Rob.
All right, your room?
Yeah.
How much time do we have left?
0 seconds.
Oh, damn it.
Okay, tomorrow, Blake.
I wanted to talk to you, Rob. Darn it. Darn it. Sorry, I took up all his time.
Yeah. But I think we made good progress.
I hope so.
I think even if you were a juggler, you would not juggle me as the demon after that conversation.
I would definitely gossip you as the demon, though. 100%.
That's right.
I was gonna say.
Do it.
That's the
Maybe
new role in
tomorrow.
the script. Just pick whatever role you want.
Do it.
Tomorrow, Blake.
Maybe tomorrow. Yeah.
You know, maybe
You
I'll
like-
pick the Zombool and put it in the script, right?
I almost thought about it heavily because of the way that this script works, but I was like, do I really want to? And that's when I went ahead and settled on the Puka. Plus, the Puka was actually a brilliant addition because they are a demon that can poison, even though they're not necessarily making kills with the lycanthrope. So I'm really happy with the Puka. As a side note, 3 minutes, put any gossip you would like to do in chat. And Matthew, your robot computer is making me hear myself.
Yeah.
I was going to say, what is that?
That's Matthew. We all need to chip in and get Matthew a notebook. 3 minutes, everybody, for nominations open.
Or
Tip in
headphones.
$20.
Or yes, or headphones. I don't know what's the difference.
Get some Dr. Dre beats.
Okay.
A MacBook would be cheaper.
I got one of those. Really? Do you think that would be cheaper? I paid a lot for mine.
Cheaper than what?
I gossip.
I'm sorry, I don't mean
I
MacBook. I
paid
mean,
$100 for my MacBook Air.
Taylor
I don't
to
mean
Matthew,
MacBook. I mean, what are those
inclusive,
little ones?
iPad.
clockwise.
The iPad.
Oh, iPad, yeah.
Yeah, but they're no fun for Zoom.
No, I agree.
I like that gossip, Blake. It really narrows it down to 3 good.
All right.
That's my favorite kind of gossip.
We covered the
Yeah.
Chris's, so at least we've got that going.
Yep.
All right. I have possibly 2 questions.
Okay.
Not for you, for the town.
I was just
Get you,
acknowledging.
Storyteller, but
Well, then,
Did anybody
Well,
find
it's,
anybody suspicious to execute for today,
Yes.
other than Trey?
You don't count.
Is this an ACS script? Because we could.
Is it?
No,
I don't know.
it's not. It's not.
I'm not gonna put that crap
Thank
on my
God.
screen.
No, it's not.
That crap.
Not in my crap.
Okay.
Or a heretic or whatever that one is.
Oh no.
Not today.
I played in a game
Second-
where Sarah was the heretic, and that was crazy.
Secondly, is there like any good player? Oh man, the outsiders aren't.
Yeah, outsiders probably shouldn't be executed off the jump.
No, I'm
Unless-
not.
Unless they're suspicious.
For my second question, are there any good players that wouldn't mind dying at night for a lycanthrope kill? Assuming there's a lycanthrope in play.
Yeah, I was going around asking that myself because I've heard of a few people who definitely would want to be chosen. I've heard of a Ravenkeeper out there. I've also heard of some people who should not be outed. That do not, if you're lycanthrope, do not kill their ass.
Yeah, I don't think Guami, I don't think you should have specified people to come out with good roles that want to be killed by a lycanthrope. It's kind of evil.
But if there's a lycanthrope in play,
Oh, I know, but
wouldn't a less powerful role be
Yes.
okay?
but not publicly done is what I'm saying.
Well,
Private.
why not?
Well, the issue
They don't
is
have
a
to out
demon-
their role, just
No, but you're basically telling the demon not to kill these roles because they're not.
because the
they're like-
demon can't kill with a lycanthrope in play.
But
Well-
but no,
All
but
right,
Guam,
so if you're a Ravenskeeper, come and talk to me tomorrow, and I will relay any message to the lycanthropes that may or may not exist, which I might be.
Guami, I think the argument would
Sounds
be
sound.
that a demon, if the lycanthrope picked an evil player.
Yep.
Oh wait, never mind. That doesn't work. Never mind. Ignore me.
Nominations are open.
Well, also in this script, the only like semi-useless characters are outsiders. All the townsfolk have, I think all the townsfolk have like multiple chances to use their abilities or multiple pieces of information. So it's not the typical where it's like, oh, just kill a
Some are more
librarian or
useful.
whatever.
Oh shit, never mind.
There are some that are more useful than others.
Yeah.
Okay.
Kind of like Animal Farm.
Nominations are open. I wish I could have like this reaction, like take up most of my screen. So all I have to do is just like do icons to indicate like different things happening.
Yeah, Witchbait will not be nominated today.
If you hit the three dots, you have like a choice of all the emojis.
Right. But still they're like the size of, my finger.
True.
I want them to be bigger.
I'm not witch bait, so if somebody has a nom, I'm not typically.
you're not witch bait.
I don't usually nominate.
So they wouldn't pick you for, oh, I see.
But then again, some witches might do that because
You know what though?
I
That's
sure
the-
as hell would.
Yeah, because you know what? In the first one of the games I played last year, Soren made me the witch bait, and we never played together. I'm like, who the heck would witch me? I never nominate, and he did.
This is me being reasonable.
I was playing SNV the other day, and
okay.
No, not the other day. This was like a month and a half ago. It was Jeff's first game. And
That's gonna lead to a nomination.
He
I was about to say, and I win.
Nominate Brody for filibustering.
All right,
That's my
Sarah
nomination.
nominates Brody for filibustering. That's a great.
That's it.
nomination.
That's all I got.
All right, cool. Brody, your
Not for
defense.
me.
Look at the hands go up. Oh my God.
my first name's not Philip, but how did you know my last name was Buster? In all seriousness, do not kill me. I don't know I don't know for a fact if there's a lycanthrope or not, but I'd like to talk to them at some point. That's all I got.
Mariana, you don't have to ask if you want to ask a rules question. You can just ask a rules question.
Okay.
He's not
What-
picked by which.
All right, so Mariana, go ahead and put your rules question in the chat if you want to, and then I'm going to run the vote. So 6 votes is needed to put filibuster on the chopping block. Here we go. Gonna start with Lynn. Oh wait. Deal with the 3 seconds for
Is
now,
there-
and then I'll change it.
Fine.
We could chat while this is
Right.
Yeah, we got a bit.
We got time.
Yeah.
We got plenty of time.
I was gonna say, is there?
Anybody want some
Other-
popcorn? I'll go get some.
What's up, Blake?
No, I was just gonna ask for because at first there were more people with their hands up. I was gonna ask if there's another reason besides the filibuster that people were willing to kill him.
Nope.
I
I
had
took my
nothing.
hand down.
I don't know anything about him either.
Lynn
I
just
didn't
gossiped
get-
that I was a minion, but I'm not sure. I don't want to press that too hard.
All right, 4 votes is not enough. Brody is not on the chopping block.
But to have Lynn vote on you on day one, that's saying something.
Mm.
Is it?
It could be.
Is it?
Well,
Mariana, I'm gonna mute
Think
myself.
you'd
Just
like
step
to
out
know
into the
first.
office, or just step out into the hall. I'll tell you.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
I want to do that too.
I can read lips. Hold on.
I'm going out in the hall to listen. To
Demon,
right back.
get
yeah, he's like, okay,
Right, right.
you need
okay.
to, yeah. It's like, you need to kill Sarah tonight.
Is that so, Trey?
Are we killing Sarah tonight?
Oh,
I think Sarah's
Ow.
completely on the
That's
level.
what he's telling the demon.
Are we killing Sarah now? Or
No.
No, I don't
Lynn?
think so.
I don't.
I kind of want to nominate you to see your defense. Just
Oh, okay. You can nominate me. That's fine.
no, I don't. No.
Oh, this is interesting.
Go for it, Lynn. I bet your reward's bait.
I probably not. Not the reason I won't. I'll give Sarah a day.
Okay, I
You can
appreciate
still
that.
nominate her. I mean, you don't have to vote on her yet.
Yeah, that's
Yet.
true.
Mommy,
Huh? Oh,
What?
Okay.
I'm good.
Yeah, but you're smart.
Gwami,
I'll be the judge of that.
Okay.
Gwami,
What?
Gwami, are you the role you told me you are?
Yep.
Okay.
So
Gwami's
who's
told
on,
the
who's on
truth.
Sarah's
He gave it
team?
up. He gave it up very easily, which I'm. I don't know.
Sometimes he does that.
Literally last
Sometimes I do.
game of literally last
Sometimes he
game
does
of
that.
Have to play as Guami.
he comes out and he goes, I'm the bounty hunter. And you managed to get 2 evils killed. Day 1 and 2. Good job, Guami. You
Yep.
thought you were drunk, but
It all depends on my role. Or
Well, that was after we had him on the block, and then he was forced to come out with it.
That's
Otherwise,
true
we
too.
were gonna kill him.
I had a separate plan for that date, but yeah, you're right.
I
All
I
right.
remember Guami making a play a bit ago, and this is reminding me of it, so I might know. I have a
Okay,
feeling I
sorry.
know what he is.
All right, do we have any other nominations while that was going on? No.
Brody, you
All right,
know
well then I'll
nothing.
start my 10 count.
Yeah, which bait will not be nominating, but I kind of want to press Lynn for more.
Why?
I'm not gonna nominate.
Yeah,
Okay. Well,
like
maybe
it's
we should
it's
kill
nothing
Brody.
concrete.
Okay, everybody, and with that, the day has come to an end, and the game is over because there's a secret vortex.
Secret Vortex.
Oh,
There
no.
better not have been.
All right,
game.
Mom.
No. Okay, go ahead. Go to your breakout rooms.
Oh
Okay,
my god.
thank you.
Now, do I want to be mean to the Guami who claims to be a lycanthrope? Do I want him to be able to eat me? I mean, who knows if he'll try to eat me. So, oops. With that, I will say... Guami and Brody. Or do I want to find evil? I will have to clarify my role a little bit when Trey gets in here, so we'll just wait.
All right, sir. Who would you like to protect and possibly intoxicate?
So both of them can't die, huh?
Both of them can't die tonight, but one of them is drunk.
Oh, and they could get executed tomorrow still? They only are protected at night?
They're only protected at night, which is why I tell people to read their rolls.
Yeah, I feel like Innkeeper changed. I don't remember
No.
it saying it like that before.
Each night, choose 2 players. They both can't die at night, but one is drunk until dusk, so they're drunk throughout the rest of the day. It's the same thing it's always been.
Has it? Okay.
Yeah. The Innkeeper never protected during the day. Because it's on the script. It's on BMR, so it has the Sailor and the other protection roles like the Fool. So it's the protection role at night.
Okay. I guess I never paid too much attention. In any
You don't
event,
play BMR much anyways.
No, that's true. It's hard to get people to play that one, even though it is pretty fun, in my opinion. With that being said, we will go with Brody, and we will go with Sarah. Brody and Blake. Brody and Blake.
Brody and Blake. Okay.
Now, hypothetically, if a lycanthrope picked Brody tonight and he is good, he won't die. Does that give the demon the choice to kill then? Oh boy.
If the lycanthrope's ability to make a kill does not go off, the way that the lycanthrope's ability triggers is they have to make the kill. So, anyways, all right, thank you.
Yep, thank you. I'll tell you what though, if Guami is indeed the lycanthrope he claims to be, and he tries to kill Brody or Blake, I'll have to talk to him. Well, bam.
Okay, everybody, welcome back to town. And in the night, you learned Matthew and Rob have died.
Fuck.
And I will open breakout rooms and give you all 7 minutes.
Yeah.
Brody, you want to chat?
Guami,
come talk to me, Guami.
Oh.
I want to talk to Brody first.
Yeah, we'll go to your room.
All right.
Blake, we gotta have a talk, dude.
We can chat, Rob.
Yeah.
Josh, I'm sorry. I keep doing that.
No, screw Josh. Let's talk.
My room, Blake.
Oh wait, so
Where did he
Josh is
go?
a liar.
I think I know what happened.
Yeah.
You want to go to my room? Oh wait, Blake's already in there. Hold on. I'll come back, Rob, because we do
Could be
need
an
to talk.
assassin. Could be an assassin kill.
Wow.
Yeah.
Assassin would make sense.
Yeah. And if I was killed by a lycanthrope, all I have to say is they chose poorly.
Lycanthrope's not possible because wait, no, assassin would go anyway, right?
Assassin.
Yeah.
Assassin would go anyway.
Yeah.
By
that's
nature of the rule of the assassin, he will kill anybody. no
Rob
matter
or
what.
Matthew could be an outsider, and it could have been a Godfather kill as well.
No, I'm not an outsider.
Not if
John
he-
was executed.
No, it has to be during the day, I think.
Yeah,
Unless
I'm
you're
not an
Godfather.
outsider.
Yeah.
Godfather's always during the day.
It's either gossip kill or assassin kill. Or...
No,
Oh, yeah.
gossip wouldn't proc if it's lycanthrope.
Lycan, yeah.
Well,
not-
it would
yeah,
either
yours-
be
Guys,
demon kill
assassin
with a
will
gossip.
always go
Yeah,
off.
No,
assassin
that's
will
why-
always-
No matter what.
Assassin,
Demon kill
not
with a gossip
not
or an assassin with a lichen.
Right, that's correct.
Or
Yeah,
a
those are the
gambler.
two options.
Rob,
It could be
you're
a
not the-
demon and an assassin.
Rob, are you the
Could
go-
be a
are
demon
you
and
the,
a yes.
Does anyone have an idea
Not the
what
gambler, are you,
what
Rob?
you think it is?
I was the gambler, yes.
Okay.
And
Did
I
you
gambled-
gamble wrongly?
I gambled Josh as the lycanthrope. He hard claimed to me on first day,
Ooh.
and he's clearly lying.
Oh, okay. So I don't
Interesting.
think it was an assassin then,
Oh, I forgot about gambler.
It could be gambler, assassin.
or gambler, demon.
Gambler,
Okay,
like
like-
Then I
Wait,
should.
wait.
And
Who was the gambler then?
I was.
Rob.
You were okay. Okay.
Rob, can we talk?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Hey guys, I will draw your attention if you go to the rolls and you can pass
The-
this around. Click on the
the
R
jinx.
key and scroll all the way down to the bottom. I just want
Yeah.
you to read
If
that.
if the lycanthrope is alive
Good room, Lynn?
and the gambler kills himself at night, no other players could die. So
Unless there's
Just
a
be aware of that.
assassin.
thinks he
It's a
Right.
demon.
Rob.
Unless there's an assassin.
could be.
Rob,
Yes, correct.
Okay.
Right.
Yes.
Do you want to chat?
Sure. Let me talk to Blake real quick, Lynn, and then we'll talk, okay? Oh, shit. I don't want to leave Lynn hanging. I think she might be.
Okay, well, we'll talk after. That's fine.
Mariana, you want to continue our conversation?
Sure.
Your room?
Sure.
Oh, Matthew, you want to talk quick?
Yes.
Let's go to my room.
Chris.
I want to go to my.
Yes, Blair.
All right, Matthew, you said that a lycanthrope, if they killed you, made a poor decision. That makes me wonder, you have a good roll, and I wonder who you told, because they could be either the assassin or the demon.
Poppy grower.
Oh, really? Did you tell anyone you were Poppy Grower?
I only told Brody, and the problem is everybody knew that I didn't have the role when I started, so I was kind of an easy picking.
How did they know you didn't have the role when you started?
I told them.
You told everybody?
My big mouth went into it. What happened was I was out of my seat when the rolls were run out, so I had to get it from Trey. And if I'd gone to the room, it would have signaled that in another way. So I would have still been an easy picking. So I was kind of in a rock and a hard place.
Yeah, but you did tell Brody specifically.
Yeah, I told Brody that, and I told Rob and Taylor the same.
Oh, you told them your role too?
No, I didn't tell. I told Rob and Taylor that I was either a passive or I didn't act that one.
Oh, okay.
But
all right. Well, I am the innkeeper. I will just tell you that because I have a feeling that you're telling me the truth.
yeah, and if you're the innkeeper, don't protect Brody from what I have heard, from what he's claiming me.
Sounds good. I won't do that again.
Yeah. I'll tell you, he's claiming Ravenkeeper.
Oh, okay. I will not protect him.
That's why he was saying he may want to be killed.
True. That makes sense.
Yeah. I'll head out.
All right. Don't tell anybody my role. I won't tell them yours unless you
Okay,
can tell
thanks.
them. Yep, no problem.
I think Guami's evil.
I mean, that's a fair assessment. I think
I don't know if he is.
Chris is evil.
No. Look, if I was evil, I wouldn't stand up for my evil team.
Wow.
I'd be like, see ya.
Throw them under that bus.
Yep. You guys are dropping like flies. I'm not going with you.
I mean, that's fair. That's something I would do. I throw my evil team under the bus all the time.
That's true. You're always trying to say, yeah, I think he might be evil. And
Well, I can't very well say I social read Matthew is good when I can social read them at clear as day as evil most games. You know, like I can't get away with that.
No, then it gets questionable. Yeah.
Listen, I think everybody has their game, right? Where they get a win as evil, get a win as good.
All right,
like
Guami, can we talk now?
People can surprise you.
Chris.
My
What are your
Including-
things like?
Including Matthew.
All right.
I'm good.
So what'd you do? Did you kill Matthew or did you kill Rob?
Well,
Be
I
honest.
went with Rob.
You went with Rob?
Right. But it doesn't matter because whatever he did, if he did incorrectly, then that would kill himself.
Yeah, but if he's really good, then he would have killed himself and Matthew still shouldn't have died.
Oh, Matthew died because of an assassination.
Oh, is that what we think? Which we think is
That's
Brody.
the only possibility.
Yeah. Which we think is
Wait.
Brody. Although Brody's
Wait.
claiming Ravenskeeper, so you might want to eat him tonight if you're the lycanthrope.
I think Taylor's a better pick than Brody.
I'm fine killing Taylor during the day, but if
No,
Brody's
I wanna-
claiming Ravenskeeper that he's claimed to be.
Oh.
He claimed Ravenskeeper to somebody.
That is correct. He did tell me Ravenkeeper, but Taylor gave me her.
See ya.
Are people getting kicked out? I keep hearing people leaving.
Really?
They're
Might be.
quitters. They're just
Is
quitters.
somebody recording?
Yeah, right.
Do we
Oh,
trigger the
no.
record again?
I'm out.
I can't take this.
My witness protection.
2 people died last night. I am out. I can't.
Yeah. This town is
It's a
fucking
dangerous town we're living in.
Honestly, that's the
Very
only
bad.
sane response. Like, a double homicide. It's a Monday, you know.
I know.
Yeah.
So
What are you doing?
If you look at the reflection of my camera, you can see the grim.
Oh, geez.
Oh.
Hard mode.
Spoilers.
Wait
Hold on,
a
I'm
minute.
recording. Let me see that.
Yeah.
All right, everybody. This is day 2. Go ahead and do any gossips you would like in chat. 3 minutes until nominations begin.
Rob, what were you by chance?
You like to know. I was the gambler.
Yeah, he said that earlier.
Yeah, and he's
Long
sick.
pause. Yeah, he said that already.
We don't have a lycanthrope. Guami's lying.
Guami.
I am not
Brody
lying.
Remember when I asked-
Mariana is demon.
I swear to God.
Was my
Well,
gossip
here's a
for the day.
situation that could happen because that was my first thought was that the person I gambled on was a dirty fucking liar. But then it was brought to my attention that maybe the gossiped correctly, and I died because of that.
No.
Yeah,
Oh,
why do you?
Possible.
All right.
Yeah,
I see.
but Brody, why do you say Guami's lying?
He told me who the lycanthrope was, but now that I guess there's a world where this lycanthrope is still legit, and that Rob was just assassinated.
Well,
yeah, that's
again,
the only way.
well,
is
if the
it-
gossip
there's
gossip
assassin-
correctly, right? If the gossip correctly, then wouldn't that
Nope.
also kill somebody?
Nope.
Ooh, I
Nope.
like it,
Not
Blake.
with a lycanthrope in play.
Yeah.
Another 3 with me.
Now
What
with
if,
like
what if
the,
lycanthrope was puka poisoned or just poisoned or drunk?
Oh,
that's possible. I
Oh,
just
drunk
uh,
lycanthrope
I don't
is mean.
think that it's possible, but I don't really think that's what happened.
if that's the case, then Josh is a fucking liar.
Ooh, you got him,
Wow.
Rob.
Those are
Tell him
fighting
what you
words.
really believe.
No. Here's the thing, Rob. If they are the drunk, whoever you gambled them are, that would also be an incorrect gamble because they're the drunk.
Sure.
Doesn't that mean
Sure, of course.
gamble them as?
Whatever I said, the right way.
It would also that would also mean the lycanthrope would have to target an evil person for all those deaths and all that shit to happen.
That's
Hmm.
also possible.
Yes.
Mommy, are you? who
I'll
told
just
me
tell you
were?
guys from the seat that I
Yep.
sit in, I never see rare shit happen.
Okay.
Never?
So
Never. Rare shit doesn't happen ever in this game.
But so if the
Yeah.
lycanthrope is alive and the gambler kills himself tonight, no other players can die tonight. So if
Except for an
Rob died,
Yeah.
okay.
Except for the
So if
assassin.
Rob, okay, so if Rob died to a gamble, Matthew had to have been assassinated. Is what we're saying.
Unless the lycanthrope picked an evil player, right?
Or was
Well,
No,
unless-
because it just says that if the gambler guesses wrong and dies, that's it outside of an assassination. So I don't think it matters if
That's
the
only with
lycanthrope
the, no, that's
Right.
if the lycanthrope is alive.
As long as the lycanthrope's alive, which they are.
Okay.
Can I make a clarifying point here? And this people
Yeah.
always say this is a storyteller rule. The lycanthrope would have to make a successful kill for that to
Yes.
matter. If a lycanthrope is
Yes.
drunk, if a lycanthrope is poisoned, if a
Oh.
lycanthrope
They
is
choose an evil
whatever,
player,
if
which
they
is what I
do
was
not,
saying.
the lycanthrope's ability will only trigger if they make a successful kill.
That's what I was
so
saying.
the jinx
If they
is,
picked an evil player, then it could have went
Or an
to the,
innkeeper protected player.
but
yeah,
but,
like-
but the jinx under the lycanthrope and gambler says if the lycanthrope is alive. So as long as they're alive,
Which
the
is
gambler
why
kills
it's a
them.
jinx.
Just ask, have we
The
heard?
story, guys, let me finish talking. Let me
All right.
say this because we're still talking about this. If a gambler made an incorrect gamble upon them by themselves, then the storyteller wouldn't give a crap if the lycanthrope picked the Pope. It doesn't matter who they pick because the gambler would be the only pick. If I were to go to a lycanthrope and they are drunk and they are poisoned, their pick does not die. It doesn't matter. Anything else can happen. So people always get this misconception that the lycanthrope's universal ability is because they exist that only one person could die. No, it's only if they make a successful kill can one person die. And I know this because I read the Cobbler's Almanac thing, that the unofficial Bible of lore below the clock tower. And that basically is the only way that the lycanthrope can dictate the kills is if they actually make a kill.
Yep.
So take that with
That's what I
you
was
will.
saying.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah, I was just going to ask, have you heard if a lycanthrope picked me or Rob?
I was told by the bullshit lycanthrope that you were targeted.
Then they chose kind of badly. Brody knows what I am.
Well, because they're
what just happened was quite horrible.
Yeah, you guys should target Josh.
Hey, Becky.
All right. Well, anyways, nominations are open.
And hence the reason I asked for somebody to come out for the lycanthrope kill. Who is good to kill? I wouldn't expect Matthew to raise his hand.
And he didn't.
And he didn't.
But he died anyways.
But nobody else did either. So
true story.
I don't think at this stage I'd be the worst to go at night. Because I don't know what demon it is.
Yeah,
At this
me
stage,
neither.
it's only
None
been
of us
one
do
day.
at this age. Yeah.
I'm not a bad like.
One person knows what it is.
Can I ask Guami, how many-
I would prefer if the lycanthrope chose Taylor over Brody tonight.
I'm a good shout. Yeah.
Yeah. Actually,
What about
actually-
nominations right now, though?
As far as nominations,
Actually, Guami, I would
Josh is
say
a really good nomination.
I agree.
All right.
Matthew, what
Well,
were you
I'm
gonna say?
starting my 10 count.
yeah, I would say slightly Brody over Taylor. We'd learn a little more.
Who are we executing
I
today?
would go with Josh because of the Ron gamble. Which we will not be nominating.
Who are we nominating?
Josh. Go.
Josh is a great. Josh
So
is a good
are you
pick.
nominating him?
Fine. I nominate Josh.
Okay. Brody nominates Josh. Go ahead, Brody.
All right. Cool. No witch today. The incorrect gamble is kind of my only lead at this point. Like I have suspicions elsewhere, but that's kind of what I have going. Like the incorrect gamble.
Okay. Josh.
Well, what I will say is he did gamble on me, but I believe he was killed by the assassin because the role he picked, if he's not drunk or whatever, if it didn't go screwy, then if he did gamble the right role for me, then he shouldn't have died. So I might be drunk as well.
Oh
I think there is an alternative as
no.
Okay. Well, having said that, I am going to start the
Rolls on
countdown.
Ripped.
5 votes are needed to put Josh on the block.
What's
He's on the block, guys.
I
What's
There is a
going
roll
on?
on the script, which is
Put him on the block. Raise some hands.
there is a roll on the
Take a
script.
kill.
I don't want to
Everybody
say
put your
it,
hands
but I
up.
don't wanna-
Get the hands up. Get the hands
I-
up. Do we really
Here's
want
a-
him on the block,
Yes,
Rob?
yes.
Yes.
There's a world where Rob was assassinated also.
Right.
I don't
Oh.
disagree.
Also an easy world.
Oh,
I
look
don't
at,
understand.
look at all the evil.
4 votes, not
I-
enough.
also have reason to believe there was a correct gossip yesterday, which if the lycanthrope picked an evil player, I have quite often seen the gossip kill the gambler, so it makes them question their gamble.
Yeah,
Just
but
throwing that out there.
Yeah, by the way, Josh told me that he targeted Matthew last night. So there'd be no like.
What? Oh, Josh is claiming lycanthrope,
Yes.
and you
Way to
picked
way to
Matt.
out me. Thank you.
So,
well,
so somebody
It's
else
kind of
lied
hard
to
to
me.
do it earlier.
I mean, I have 2 hard claims of lycanthrope now.
Which is why
too.
I will nominate Guami because I heard he was claiming lycanthrope to players as well.
All right. Josh nominates Guami. Go ahead. Do you have anything
just-
to add to what you just said?
No.
Cool. All right. Go ahead, Guami.
You should know better than anybody else. Because if there is a second claim of lycanthrope, then you must be the fixie. But I'm the lycanthrope, so
Okay. 5 votes needed to put Guami on the block. So we will start the countdown with Taylor. Here we go.
I
So
really feel
everybody's
like
believing Guami?
no.
In a world where
But
neither
I
of them
think
is the lycanthrope.
I think we'd get more info if whatever real lycanthrope we had picked Brody tonight. Now that because I would rather see Brody die.
You know, I don't disagree. I think
You'd rather
I
me
think that
pick
would
Brody
clear.
over
I think that
Taylor?
would clear some worlds.
Yeah, I think that's.
Okay, 4 votes is not enough.
I mean, could we just kill Taylor now?
No.
Or is she not a good
You know, it
day
doesn't.
kill?
I don't know. No, I don't think. I don't think Taylor's evil, so I'd rather keep Taylor for a lycanthrope kill.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm going to start my countdown.
That's weird.
So we not killing anybody today?
I don't know if we should.
We should kill someone.
We should kill some, right?
I feel like a lycanthrope trying to kill evil is good too.
I don't know why more hands didn't go.
I nominate Lynn.
Okay, Guami nominates Lynn. Go
Haven't
ahead,
heard,
Guami.
haven't heard anything from her. She hasn't blamed me once for being evil.
I put my hand up on you.
Wow.
When I dip, you dip, we dip.
Right. So somebody's got to be evil around here. Everybody I've been talking to sounds good as all hell. I don't know.
It's sus as balls.
Right. It's just balls that nobody's
Sus
evil.
as balls.
There's balls of sus
Sussy,
here.
sussy balls
Oh
guy.
my god.
Or the sweaty balls guy.
The wrinkly balls guy. Go on, Painting. All
Big,
right, so
droopy
go ahead,
sus.
Lynn. Go ahead, give your defense. Penny, go outside.
Not a good kill. I have claim to Rob, and all that Rob needs to know right now. No one else needs to know my role right now. If you want, let the demon kill me, but don't do this.
Alrighty. 5
Lynn,
is
how many-
needed to put Lynn on the block, and we are going to start the countdown with Chris.
How many people did you say know your role?
I don't
Just
have any
one,
info.
she
I
said.
don't have any info.
The dead man, Rob.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna throw this out there, but I'm gonna assume that the assassin kill was not a alchemist.
I have not
Yeah,
heard
I
alchemist.
think that track. Yeah, if we
Okay.
have an alchemist, they might want to out that shit now.
I
Yeah, no
heard
kidding.
I heard somebody put Alchemist Assassin in a 3. I don't know how serious that was. But that's the thing I heard.
Because that would be another good pick for a lycanthrope.
All right, 2 votes is not enough. Start my 10 count again.
I very strongly think we have a snitch in place, so I think evil just has bluffs. Had
Like-
bluffs to start.
I'll vote for anybody that
I
nominates.
agree.
Why
Nominate
is
myself.
anyone nominating? Like, what
I want to nominate myself.
All right, Sarah nominates Sarah. Say some things, Sarah.
I'm not evil, but you could kill me if you want to.
All right, wonderful things to say. All right, 5 votes is needed to put Sarah on the chopping block. Okay, we'll
does
start with
that
Blake. Here
mean?
we go.
You won't vote Sarah or not?
Why would we kill? Wait, are we just killing
I
her
don't
because
know. I
we
don't
want to
really
kill
want
somebody?
to kill
I don't
a
understand
good
this.
player. I would
It's
like
fine.
somebody
I don't want to, but
Yeah, I don't know why.
I actually do
I'd like
think this
somebody
might be a
nominate
good.
somebody
This
there.
might be actually be a good.
That was the worst
execution.
accusation I've ever heard.
Well, I feel like we
The
can't
defense was
kill
worse.
nobody.
Yeah.
yeah, the defense was worse to be fair.
My
but-
defense is
Oh, okay.
I'm
Ow.
good.
I'll keep it at 5.
Ooh,
So why?
really?
What?
I don't know how that's helpful.
Think
All
we
right,
did my
Sarah's on the
big
chopping
ball.
block. I'm
Sarah-
starting my 10 count again.
Sarah's on the block, even though Josh was caught lying. What is going on?
Chaos.
I don't know.
That's what's going on, Rob. Chaos.
We are good at chaos.
Shall I remind you guys of the name of the script?
I love to say that.
All
I
right.
was dying to do that.
Hey,
You know?
Pray with the PowerPoint.
I do that every single game. That's what I love about this. All right, everybody, and Sarah has died.
Oh, come on.
Another one
And
of
the
Trey's,
game is
votes
over
Read the role.
because Sarah was the demon and she didn't feel like playing anymore. No, the game continues.
Oh, I forgot to claim Goblin. No,
Damn it.
You're the worst goblin ever.
Oh my god.
Just
Missed
kidding.
opportunity.
Well, technically, you go before any demons would kill you, so don't worry about it. You go before anybody picks you, so
Oh, yeah, that's good.
you can still die.
Yeah, that's true. But at least I get to pick something. I feel good about that. But let's see. I was gonna pick Blake again for sure because I think he's the gossip, and I have a strong feeling that I'm gonna trust him for now. Here's the thing: should I guard people I feel are evil? No, but should
No,
I?
making them drunk.
Yeah, I could possibly make them drunk, but I think Brody might be the assassin. And then could I make? Well, Josh feels legit like he picked Poppy Grower or Matthew. I don't know. I'm definitely picking Blake. I guess if I want to play a little safer, it's between Mariana and Chris A. And I'll pick Chris A for today. We'll see how that goes.
Chris A. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Thank you.
I have too much distrust in this circle right now.
No.
It's not helping me. Stress is too high. But do I go before a lycanthrope? Oh yeah, I do. For a second. We got
Okay.
some kind of fire alarms going off for some odd reason.
It's a drill.
Chris is
It's not
burning the
real.
house down again.
I don't
It's in
see
high
any
school.
smoke.
How many
high
Say
school
that, and then
is
we
that
just
smoke
see flames. Yeah.
But
it's just a drill.
Like that's not funny.
No, I know. It's definitely not.
He's hey, knowing Chris with the freaky,
And
Batman thing
it's
or
not
whatever.
the first time that somebody's walked out of a game because of a fire alarm.
That's
yeah, yeah.
true.
I've seen
Yeah.
that
Just
before.
change his background now to a fire just to really mess with
Yeah.
us.
Yeah, right.
So I don't know how long he's gonna be gone, so I'm just gonna keep the game going so you guys can whisper during the day and catch him up. But in the night, Josh died, and I will give
interesting.
you guys 6 minutes.
I don't either.
Josh, want to chat?
Do I want to chat with you, Guami?
Probably not.
Rob, want to have a chat in your room? Just
Blake?
Yeah, Guami, I'll go to your room.
Blake?
Oh, yeah.
All right.
We can chat, Rob.
Your room?
Yes. Sarah, did you think you were drunk?
Lynn, want to have a chat in
Oh, okay.
my room?
Yeah, I could do that.
All right, excellent.
Let's see. Who's evil?
Who's evil? I don't know. Not a clue.
Well, I can tell you, they didn't know until I died.
Yeah.
Oh, I wondered when you said that. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, Poppy Grower.
I wondered when you said that.
That's not good.
That sucks.
Yeah. Yes.
So that means they learned last night.
They learned previous night, not last night. Night.
Yeah, I was watching to kind of watching to see who went with who that day. I didn't get to see. Didn't see.
They would
really
have learned
who-
the same night that the puppy grower died.
Yes.
Oh.
So they knew all day yesterday.
Oh.
Yeah, I have heard of an innkeeper, but I don't know who they protected last night. If they are, but they say
My
they are.
Zoom crashed yesterday. I only spoke to one person yesterday.
Mariana, do you want to talk?
Sure.
Okay. You can come to my room.
All right.
Josh died.
Yeah.
And when he died,
I mean,
if he was the lycanthrope, if he picked an evil player
or he could have been the
and
pixie.
they were able to kill somebody.
Could have been pixie lycanthrope. Or Guami could be the pixie lycanthrope.
Yeah.
That's my theory. Is one of them probably is the pixie? Maybe. I can't guarantee, but
I think I know what, and I think I know which one is which.
Yeah, Josh was probably the end and just Star Pass.
He's either Imp or Fengu.
If it's a Fangu, I think I know who would be a safe kill for today.
Who?
Taylor.
Why do you think that?
Taylor claimed Moonchild.
Interesting.
Ooh.
Sarah, you were the gossip?
No. No, I was an outsider, scared it was a finger game, to be honest.
Ooh.
So
You're-
I
Okay.
haven't been every time I'm an outsider in a possible Fangu game, I don't puzzle so hard. And so I was like kind of laying back a little bit, but because I don't know which side I want to play for. So because I could easily be jumped to. So
Right.
Which one were you?
I was the snitch. So I can actually puzzle now. So it frees
Yeah,
me.
with
Oh!
considering what I was a snitch makes kind of sense.
Yeah, that makes sense with Matthew's rule.
Guami, you want to have a chat?
Yeah, Rob, let's chat.
Your room?
All right.
Oh,
And I wanted to get that information out there, and I couldn't get it out there without fear of it being a finger game.
yeah,
So
makes sense. Makes sense.
I was buying your gossip. I was
I
like,
know. I
That
know.
is very
Well,
good at
when I'm an
gossiping.
outsider in a possible Fangu
That's fair. No,
game,
no,
I
that's-
don't know what team I'm going to end up playing for. So,
Yeah.
and I tend to be an easy first night pick, but there's also lycanthrope in the game. So I'm like, but the lycanthrope was a little shifty, and I was like, well, I don't know what's going on. So
Yeah,
I'm
and
just going to off myself, and then I can puzzle to my heart's content.
Yeah, and Josh, if you were the lycanthrope, you picked the puppy grower night one.
Oh.
Yeah.
But since our
Whoops.
lycanthrope died, right?
Sorry.
And there wasn't 2 deaths, that means we don't have a godfather because I was an outsider.
Yes.
And
Unless,
since our
unless,
lycanthrope died,
unless
that
we had a
means they-
lycanthrope that picked. Because if Josh was like a pixie, for example, and the lycanthrope picked the pixie.
well, he could say so now. He's dead.
Yeah.
I think I was poisoned because I picked Brody for my lycanthrope kill, and it didn't go through. I died instead. So I think the real demon targeted me because I was talking about being lycanthrope.
And you probably were poisoned.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like I was
Because
probably
there's
poisoned.
a poisoner on this ship.
But who do you believe more, Josh or Kwame?
Josh.
That was for Sarah. But
Just throwing in my 2 cents.
I'm not sure what's going on with Kwame yet. I believe Josh, I think.
Thank
Maybe.
you, Sarah. I believe you too.
I'm 50-50.
I'm leaning more towards believing Josh. Because the only way he would have died would be if, like at night and be evil, would be if we had a Fangu that jumped, right? Or an imp
Right.
that
Also imp.
star pass.
Yeah.
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 Mhm.
I mean,
So he would have to have been the demon. Just possible?
It is.
possible. Yeah. I mean,
It is a world, which I have not ruled out.
I do have
What did I miss?
but I don't know if I
Single
can.
girl.
I'm just thinking out loud.
All right, everybody. So
Is
let me
Chris's
put.
house really on fire? Like, I mean, should we be
Wow.
texting
Is he?
him?
No,
to
he's
see
not
if
come
he's
back
okay?
yet. Yeah.
Oh, he's
Well,
Coincidentally, I think Chris WWK should be the one nominated today.
it's not. I mean, it's not like you guys
Huh.
missed it because I mean, Chris doesn't tell you anything anyway. So
No, but we're worried about him.
Hey,
he
I
got
talked,
out of the house.
I talked to Chris on day one, and I got Oh, you're right. I didn't get shit.
He actually.
No.
he's actually
I
here's
got
the
3
thing,
rolls that I don't think.
Here's the
he
thing.
is.
He's actually hard claimed to me. So.
All right.
I have a
Okay.
feeling it's
Trust it,
All right,
Matthew.
tell you
not
what.
what he told
3
me.
minutes. You guys do any gossip you want. Chalk. I will send a message.
All right. So whichever one of you was the lycanthrope, who did you try to kill?
You, my friend.
You.
All right, awesome. That bit just about confirms my theory that they're both lying.
Poison.
I feel like I was poisoned.
Listen,
And
we
the-
have an outed lycanthrope. If he is out lycanthrope, you don't think the
Right,
poisoner would
so-
have nailed him?
Yeah, I think I was
Definitely. To get rid of the lycanthrope?
Because I
Definitely.
believe Brody was good. Because I have a hard
I'm
time.
not sure on Brody.
Gosh is
I
saying
think
he
Brody's
was poisoned.
fine.
You think Brody's lying?
Did
Yeah.
you
I'm
say
not sure.
fine? Did you say fine or lying?
Fine. I think you're good. I think you're good, Brody.
Oh,
I
I heard
believe
lying.
Brody.
Okay, yeah, I was gonna
Doesn't
say.
add up.
Can you come out as to what you were, Sarah, since you're dead anyways?
Oh, yeah. I told town, but not everybody was here. So
Oh.
I was the snitch. So minions had their bluffs.
Yeah, and I was the poppy grower, so that's.
Oh, come
pretty-
on. Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I believe, yeah, that's, and there was a conversation I had with Brody day one when he thought I
Yeah.
could have been the innkeeper, that he was directing me towards protecting Matthew with as an innkeeper. So that's why I honestly believe that Brody's probably good, because he was trying to get me to protect Matthew. So
Mhm.
that's why I believe Brody was fine.
We
You
haven't
had
heard-
everybody believing you, Sarah.
We
I
haven't
thought you
heard-
were the gossip. He thought you were the
Oh,
innkeeper.
that's a good question, Matthew. Who did you tell your role to?
I told it
'Cause
to
I-
Taylor. I told Taylor in a roundabout way, saying I was a passive, saying that I was only a town or a passive. Brody hard claim, and Rob in the same way as Taylor.
Yeah.
Has anyone heard of a bounty hunter? I heard it in a 3, but I'm trying to parse if that was.
I've heard it in a couple 2-for-2s.
I heard it in a two.
Twice.
Okay. Because I feel like that's a good.
I
Yeah.
haven't heard any pings when I asked, hey, does anybody have any
No.
suspicions?
If we had a bounty hunter, yeah, somebody would been, there'd be a lot more pushing. So that's why I don't feel like we have one. Because
There'd be a
somebody
lot
would have
more
said something
pushing?
to somebody. Yeah, somebody would have said something to somebody. And even if it was, hey, I'll tell you who my ping is, you push on them. There was no push day one. There was no push day two. There's just not
No.
been enough
No,
active
I agree.
pushing for us to have a bounty hunter. I don't feel like that's a thing.
Is there anybody that got any claims for like an innkeeper or?
Heard of innkeepers. I don't
Is
know.
your
I
house
am not
still
an
okay, Chris?
innkeeper. I did claim it pretty hard.
I
first
hope
day as
so.
well.
Good,
I,
Chris.
I got him to shut
I will
off.
say I've heard of one as soft. but not
Batteries, Chris,
hard.
batteries.
Or
They're
just
all
unplug it.
hardwired, and they were all going off,
They still have
Ooh.
batteries.
Except for in the basement.
except for in the basement. Yeah, which I'll have to look into that. Having
I
said
figured that you'll know that the house is burning if it just like falls in on you.
yeah. I mean, if you start seeing stuff fall down on my head, just a house. Don't worry about
Just
it.
message you.
It's just a house.
Send you a message in the Facebook chat. Hey,
Your background starts wobbling.
You just move
We'll-
your
Fine.
you move
We'll
your
be
computer.
one of those people who sees a death on Zoom.
You
Right?
Oh,
you move
geez.
your desk and your computer to your backyard. Have a nice
All right.
little.
Anyways,
Little nightscape.
So Josh died last night. Just to recap.
yes.
Yes.
And then some people talked and some things were
Yeah.
said.
Anyway,
I believe I was poisoned.
And Chris, if you want to put a gossip in the chat, go for it. And nominations are open, folks.
who did you pick last night, Josh? If you are still claiming lycanthropy?
I went for Brody and he did not die, and I wound up dying. So I think I was poisoned and targeted by the demon.
That sounds good to me. I'd kill Brody too.
I think he's good. I just yesterday you were talking about that he would be good on the block. So it's like, okay, I guess.
I think I know what Chris was driving at, and I feel like he might be on the level.
Gossip.
Not everyone.
Which-
Care to
is
share with the team?
It's
that
Watch too
phrase,
much.
I
No
just-
Rose Barred, Brody.
like a lot. You're not wrong there.
I've heard that Chris WWK is a good a good target. Two on a couple different pings, but one that he's the demon. So a demon ping.
So fortune
So we
teller.
have had pings.
A
Yeah.
lot of information for day 2.
Really, Rob? Who are these evil pings that are?
I cannot reveal my sources,
But they're evil, so we should really take them out.
Yeah, don't necessarily reveal the source, but tell the information if you can.
yeah, I heard a fortune teller ping, and then yeah, well that was the big one. And there is one other one, but I don't want to get into it.
Okay.
Oh, and if
I think you should. I mean, why not? If it was a bounty hunter ping, it would be
then-
good to know.
Not
If it
about
wasn't, oh, okay. Well, okay, I can guess the other.
so,
Yeah.
if
Oh,
Josh
oh.
died,
Yeah, Rob,
that means
yeah, Rob, like
Guami
this-
has now got the role. Then, if he was the pixie, is that correct?
If he was the
or do we
pixie,
want to
he'd
kill?
say it.
Or do we want to kill Guami now?
He would be able to say it now. It would be okay to say it.
I wasn't the pixie to start with. I'm still the lycanthrope.
Okay. Cool. Good to know.
Okay.
All right. I
Interesting.
will nominate Werewolf.
Okay, Brody nominates Chris Werewolf. Go ahead.
All right. I'm still on the fence about a lot of things. These lycanthropes, whether or not like there's the assassin, like this whole like the correct or incorrect gambling. But if there's a fortune teller opinion on Werewolf, I think that is something that we should pursue.
Okay, Chris.
If there is a fortune teller ping, I would assume that I must be, or the other person that I was with is a red herring, or they're the demon. So I might lean towards the other side if I knew what the other side was. However, I have told people my role, and the people I don't trust the most are Brody at this point and Guami.
I trust Brody.
Are you one of the 3 you told me, Werewolf Killer?
If I told you right, it's possible. I gave my role in a 3
I told
for 3.
you right.
I have a hard time remembering who I told accurate information to. So I
Just
might
told
have
the same thing to everyone, Werewolf Killer.
Well, I can't do
Yeah,
that.
I was.
That's
Yeah. If
All right,
Chris-
folks. I'm going to start the countdown on Chris. You need 4 to put him on the chopping block. Here we go.
If he's telling the truth, this is not a good idea.
The problem is I heard of the same pings that Rob heard of, or at least one of the same pings.
I think we should. Do we want to go 4? Or...
If last night.
And there's no reason to go
Think-
5.
I think 4 is okay.
Is there? Oh, yeah, you're right. Unless the
4
only
is the
reason to go,
majority.
the only reason to go 5 would be in case of Bangu jump.
Yeah.
Because we're pretty sure there's no bounty hunter unless the bounty hunter themselves are evil, which would be horrible.
Oh wow.
All right. 4 votes is enough to put Werewolf Killer on the block. Do we have any other nominations?
Yeah, I just got to decide which one I want to nominate here.
All right, we'll hurry it up.
I wish I had the day to talk to some people
Yeah,
because there are reasons why maybe a couple people might think they have fortune teller pings on me, but they don't. I'm going to nominate Brody.
Okay, Werewolf Killer nominates Brody. Do you guys have anything new to say?
A little bit.
Okay.
Yeah. I need another day to talk to some people to clear up what I've been doing. I wish I would have been able to talk to Blake today. Maybe that might have helped in what he's been thinking, but it is what it is on that. Brody, I don't trust is the Ravens keeper anymore, if that's what he has been claiming to be. I thought I kind of came out with that the first day. Josh tried to kill him, and if he is indeed the lycanthrope, then he still is alive. So I don't trust him, just so you know. I'm leaning towards not trusting Guami either. And I don't know where the rest of it might be coming from, but that's what I got.
All right, Brody, go ahead.
I think we leave it on Chris. He had no way of knowing if I could be the Ravens keeper or not, unless someone grasped.
Somebody told me.
Yeah, and there's actually exactly one person I told completely, apart from Matthew, who is suffering from an unfortunate case of death.
I'll be honest, the unfortunate case of death did squeal.
Oh shit.
Motherfucker.
Okay,
Loose
so
lips.
For
Sink
the record,
ships.
it wasn't
the
me.
countdown on
Can we kill Matthew again?
Brody. And
Zombo.
so right now it's 4 votes is on Chris. You need 5 to put Brody on the block. Here we go.
So I mean, with Josh dying on a night that he picked Brody, seems awfully suspicious to me. But
I trust Brody.
Why?
yeah,
I said why. Partially.
Ooh.
Big chunk of it.
She says she's not repeating herself for you.
I mean, I can. It was our
I'm
day
just
one
kidding. That was a joke.
conversation.
I didn't talk to you day one.
When he thought I was the innkeeper.
So just to recap, Chris's house almost burnt down and now we're murdering him.
yes, that's correct.
That seems like what we're happening.
The house didn't quite kill me, so the rest of you thought it would be a good idea.
It's not cause and effect, but that is the order of events.
All right, I'm going to start my 10 count.
Blaine, can I talk to you tomorrow? I haven't talked to you yet.
Yeah, definitely.
I
we'll
need to
talk.
get a read on you, and I haven't got to
That's
talk
fair.
to you.
Taylor, you
That's-
want
She
to tell
doesn't
me
need
my
to talk to you about anything. She
what,
just needs
what
to know
was
if
the
you're
3 I
lying or
gave
not.
you, Taylor?
Yeah, I just need to know if you're lying
Gambler,
or not.
innkeeper, lycanthrope.
Yep, I'm in there.
All right, and with that, Werewolf Killer has
Innkeeper.
died. And I will open breakout rooms. Because Chris is not the...
Yep.
And in the night, Kwame died.
Mother.
And I will open breakout rooms for 5 minutes. 5 minutes.
I am nearly certain that we are living in a puka world.
Okay.
Ariana?
Sarah, we can talk now if you want.
Let's go to your room.
Say,
Yep.
Chris, say.
Yes.
Who said my name?
Blake.
Taylor.
Okay,
would
Rob,
like
I'll
to
go
have
to
a
your room.
chat
Come to
in
your room, Blake.
my room.
Yeah, sure.
Excellent.
Where did Werewolf Killer and Josh? Can we chat?
I mean, we
Yeah,
could,
you-
but I don't trust you anymore.
I'll
Okay.
come in and I'll
I
come
died
listen.
at night.
So did I.
That could have been a Fangu jump.
Yeah, they could have. And I'm wanting to talk to 2 dead players. What good is that gonna?
I don't know
Meeting
what
of the
kind of
dead
nonsense
folk?
you're trying to create here, Gwami, but I know it's nonsense.
I got Matthew too. He's dead also. Becky's the only one that's alive.
He's not even playing.
Yeah.
Well, that's why she's alive.
Yep.
If we think it's a puka world, then what does the first day signal?
Chris, are you willing to tell me what you were?
If you tell me what you were,
I will.
sure, I'll tell you. I don't care.
All right. Is it okay if Josh joins us or no?
I don't care. I trust Josh more than I trust you at this point.
Okay. All right. Let's all 3 of us go to my room.
I trusted
All right.
you
No,
earlier,
I want
Gwami.
to listen. I like to listen.
See you there. You
My
can
room.
come, Trey.
I mean, I trusted you at the beginning of the game.
Yeah, because I had to lie about being the lycanthrope because I was the pixie.
That's fine.
And I continued to lie yesterday because I didn't know I had the lycanthrope ability. So what are you, Chris?
I was the innkeeper.
Okay. So Josh, you really were the lycanthrope.
Yeah, 'cause I told you.
All right, so we need. Oh my God, we need. Oh, Taylor's evil too. Then unless I was poisoned, I don't know what the hell. I chose Taylor because thinking.
I don't trust Taylor, Blake, or Brody of the alive people. I'll tell you why. Because Brody is the Ravenskeeper who was picked by Josh, apparently.
Is evil.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I was drunk or poisoned. One of the
But
two.
Sarah's
And
believing Brody.
Yeah, well, Sarah's wrong.
Did you ever, if you're the innkeeper, you never picked me, I would assume, right?
Did you pick me, you son of a? Oh.
I didn't pick either one of you. Actually, did
Okay,
I pick
okay.
Kwame early? I didn't pick you. I didn't pick you later. So
Okay.
no, I didn't pick either one of you.
I do think it is odd that Brody is still alive if he is the Ravenskeeper. That to me.
And I had the lycanthrope ability last night, and I chose Taylor, and I died.
Yep.
So,
And I will tell you that Blake, last time I was the Ravens keeper, was pushing for me to die because I didn't tell the lycanthrope to kill me, and this time he's not defending that. He's not taking that same position.
1, 2,
with
3,
Brody.
4, 5, 6. All right. Well, we need to.
Do we execute
don't have
on
much.
6? Do we execute on even? I don't remember.
At
What's
6
the
you
meta
can.
on that?
You don't do
Yeah?
it at
Okay.
4.
No, well, we're gonna have to.
Right.
I think we have 3 alive evils still, so we're gonna have to even execute on 4.
Yeah, that gets real scary.
Yeah. I think everybody dead is good. Yep. For sure. Yep.
Well, who do we
got 3
push
alive.
on?
So we need Brody or Taylor is my first.
I
Because I
would-
picked Taylor, you picked Brody, so
Yeah.
and we died. So I'm gonna have to. We're gonna have to talk this out with town, but they
Yeah.
have the nomination power, which sucks.
Yep.
So we'll see.
All right, dead boys.
All
See you
right.
in the room.
Dead boys unite. Oh, Matthew.
Why are you upset at him? What did he do to you?
Nothing.
Leave him alone.
He's an innocent bystander.
Sarah, there's none. There is
I
none.
Well,
Yes, there is.
Shit,
At the
I
very
didn't-
bottom.
Oh fuck.
what?
What?
Yeah.
What?
At the very bottom, Lynn.
What?
Yeah, I didn't
Jinx.
realize that. I didn't realize. I
Yes.
forgot about that.
All right,
what I'm
everybody.
Damn it, Sarah. Damn it.
Let's see. All right, anybody who wants to make a gossip can for day 4 and 3 minutes before nominations.
We're
We
on
are-
6. We very well could have a Godfather.
We don't
Okay.
have a godfather because I was executed and our lycanthrope died at night, which means we had a demon kill, which
shit, you're right.
means that the godfather would have triggered at night. We
Mm.
don't have a godfather.
Godfather is.
Wait, what?
No,
We've
because
It's a
of my
numbers thing.
execution.
We,
Yeah,
we still have all 3 evils alive.
No.
I think we've got a poisoner.
possible.
I'm 100% sure we have a poisoner.
Yeah,
Mhm.
poisoner's my guess.
Yeah,
I think
I
I'm
think
either
Kwami's
poisoned
dead.
or I'm drunk.
Chris, I don't have
Uh,
no, like. I
Why do
not
you
have
think
anything
you're
on you.
poisoned or drunk?
I was the bounty hunter that got Brody.
Is there a world where we're in a puka game? I think
Oh,
someone
yeah,
said
I'm
that,
fairly
right?
certain we're in a
Where was
Puka
that? Like
game.
3 hours ago.
No, yeah,
I
I don't
don't-
believe it.
Can we kill Chris?
He soft claimed it to me like day 2, but didn't ask me to push on Brody, and then he hasn't even tried at all.
Yeah.
Well,
Uh,
everyone
However-
thinks Brody's good, and I'm pretty sure that Brody was good. And it's like, well, if I'm getting evil ping on Brody,
But you
Let's-
voted on him.
townsfolk,
You did vote on him.
Yeah.
So you thought he was good, but you got him in a ping,
Well,
and then you voted for him.
first day I voted on him, but I haven't voted on him since.
Chris A might be the evil townsfolk here.
Yeah, worse, he's.
I don't think we have a bounty hunter.
minion, but not demon.
I agree.
But if he's the poisoner, it'd be nice to at least kill an evil player.
If he is the bounty hunter and still alive,
But if we have a snitch in
That
play,
makes
why would you bluff something? You know what I mean? Oh, never
oh
mind.
no.
wait, what?
Never mind. Never mind.
All right. Well,
Who did wait, let's step back because Chris sounded like he was the innkeeper. So I want to know who he protected because whoever he protected, somebody could have been drunk.
So Chris is saying that he's bounty hunter.
sounds
No,
No,
the
Chris-
other. The other.
Two
Werewolf
Chris's.
Killer.
Werewolf
Sorry,
Killer.
my bad.
Yeah.
So it sounds like whatever his picks were not any of the lycanthropes.
That's correct.
Chris,
Okay.
can you come out with that info now, or do you want to come out with
But
that?
it would be nice
Sure.
to know who else he picked.
I was apparently in my what I believe I picked was all evil almost here. So I picked Blake and Brody on the first day, whatever I could pick, day 1. I believe I picked Blake and Blake and Chris A was the last night I could pick before I died, killed by quite a bit of evil. And before that, the one in the middle was Blake and somebody else. I was picking Blake the whole time because, well, he was either the gossip or he was evil, and I was like, eh,
Nominations are
I'll take
open.
that out of there.
Why do you
I
think
was
he's the
either-
gossip?
It was just a hunch.
Well, I'm not the gossip and I'm not evil. But I wish we would have talked because that could have been pertinent
Right.
information at some
Well, yeah,
point. But
I would have talked to you yesterday, but I was kind of dealing with fire in the house apparently.
So
There's
I
no
was
fire.
the I
There's
was
no
the
fire in your
pixie
house.
who did become the lycanthrope last night, and I chose Taylor and died. So I believe Josh was the real starting lycanthrope who chose Brody and died. Whether we were poisoned, which could be, if Sarah, if you really think you've got a good
I believe
grasp on
Brody.
Brody.
I believe
You're
in-
real. You're saying you're the pixie. Like you're actually outing yourself now officially.
Right, because I know I got the power last night, and I didn't know the day before because
Right.
I wasn't told I was the lycanthrope yet. But as
Fair.
soon as I got woken up and said, "Hey, who are you gonna kill?" I was like, "Okay, well, I got the power now." So yeah.
Yeah, that's fair.
I think we definitely have a puka or a poisoner in the game.
That
sure.
could
Or both, right?
Or both.
Josh,
Could
who did you pick the day before Brody?
Who did I pick? I didn't write it down. I don't remember.
Did they die?
No, that was the day that I died. I picked. Who did I pick? I
You
think I
told
tried
me-
to. I think I tried to pick Brody, right?
On,
And
on
then
your
I wound up dying.
on your first day, you chose Matthew, right?
Oh yeah, first day was Matthew. Sorry, first day Matthew, and then Brody, and then I died when I tried to pick Brody.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna come out because I don't care if I die at this point because this has been messing me up the whole game. This lycanthrope thing. So I'm the gossip. Night one, I gossiped that there was a lycanthrope in the game, and 2 people died that night.
Okay.
Okay, and I gossiped that because I got Guami hard claim he was the lycanthrope, and Josh saying it in his 2 for 2. So I was trying to decipher if it was a bluff somewhere. Okay. Second night, I know I said something that was a lie. The third night, last night, I gossiped that both my neighbors are good and nothing happened. So if Josh and Guami are telling the truth, then I'm poisoned or drunk. One of the 2.
I am good, Marianne. I am good. I'm not evil.
I'm gonna come out with my info.
You're not
now.
you're not my neighbor. I did not say a live neighbor. I said
That's what I was just going to
neighbors.
clarify.
Neighbor.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you
So
said-
I was
okay.
no.
Okay.
I specifically said neighbors so I could test Josh and Rob to see what was happening there.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
So now it has nothing to do with you or
Okay.
Guami, who would have been the alive neighbor at the time.
Gotcha.
Right.
Just saying.
So I'm gonna out my
And-
information.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, continue. I didn't mean to cut you off.
No. I'm just saying now you have my info. You can kill me if you want. I don't care at this point. But so I'm an easy kill today.
No.
Yeah.
I'm not killing you.
So night 0, fortune teller. Sarah, Mariana, no. Night 1, Brody, Chris, werewolf killer, yes. Night 2, Chris, werewolf killer, Lynn, yes. Night 3, Lynn, Brody, yes.
Oh,
I was supposedly picked by the innkeeper night 2 and 1, but
Oh, Blake, you're trying to get back at me for me being.
No, I
a
don't
demon.
think.
I don't think you're the demon. I don't think you're the demon. I could be the drunk. I was
All right,
drunk by
everybody.
the innkeeper a couple nights.
Let's see. 10 count.
But who'd you pick
I
last
would-
night,
I would-
Blake?
What?
No.
Sorry.
Who'd you pick
I will
last night?
nominate Chris A.
Lynn Brody.
Okay.
I
Okay.
think we should
Brody
pick Brody,
nominates
to be honest.
Chris A.
'Cause you
Go
weren't
ahead,
drunk
Brody.
last night.
All right, I'm nearly certain that I'm probably the red herring. I don't know if Chris is legit or not. It would make sense to put if I'm the Raven Keeper, it would make a lot of sense to put me in an immediate bounty hunter ping if he's drunk, or he's just straight up lying because it's pretty late. He came out pretty late in the game. He could just
I
easily
did
be
have it
drunk
in
or
my
poisoned.
script.
I have no idea anymore, but
Yeah,
I
it was
do
3.
think this is just the direction I'm leaning. And
All right.
even if Chris is legit, if Chris is legit, I'm in a bounty hunter ping. I'm probably not the demon. I'm almost certainly not the demon. Trey wouldn't put a demon in the very first bounty hunter ping.
Chris, your defense.
Yep, I've been claiming bounty hunter in my reason, my claims. I only sort of hard claim to Brody yesterday because I'm pretty sure that I was either poisoned the first night or I'm drunk. And if I was drunk, then I didn't want to come out in case it was a Fangu. Didn't want to be jumped to.
Okay.
I'm fine with being put on the block.
All right. So at the moment, 3 votes is needed to put Chris A on the block, and the voting will start with Matthew.
I think this is good.
I would rather kill a demon, and I don't think he's a demon if he's evil.
We should at least put him on the block because I feel like he's definitely evil, and we need to kill an evil player.
So what part of I still think that there's 3 evil players alive? Don't people understand?
Well, I think
That's
he's
what I'm
one.
saying. I think he's one of them.
Then why are we having 4 votes?
Oh well.
Oh,
Oops. Well,
I didn't
sorry.
mean
I
to
had my
pull-
hand up. I had my hand up forever. My hand was off of my mouse, or I would have pulled my vote.
Right.
but-
I don't think Blake's evil.
Sorry, that was me.
All right,
I should have
Chris
pulled
A
it
is
down.
on the block.
I didn't see it.
Any other nominations?
I'm leaning toward Mariana not being evil either. So
I believe Mariana as well.
Taylor, are you still are you claiming outsider?
Yeah, I mean, I might as well. I already told Guami and I told a couple other people. I'm the Moonchild. I wanted Guami to kill me. I'm sad that I didn't die. That's all
All
I
right,
got. I
everybody.
have no info
I'm
in
starting
this
my
game.
10 count.
I feel like one of our outsiders might be lying because there's probably a drunk.
Yeah.
Unless it's a Fangu game.
That's true.
Right,
But
yeah,
also, yeah.
it could be a Fangu and they've already jumped.
I think,
and maybe that's why I died and I wasn't. I don't know.
I think Chris A was the worst evil killer.
Okay, Chris A
killed
has
somebody
been
that's
executed and dies, and the game continues.
Okay.
Oh well. Yeah, I kind of figured Blake was kind of pinging off of as a bounty fortune teller, which he was probably ended up being drunk because of my picks. It's gotta be either Taylor or Brody. We should have killed them. Those were my two picks. If it was up to me to kill the last 2 people, it would have been Brody and Taylor. And now I truly believe that if Blake somehow survives, he has to pick like Lynn or Taylor. Although Mariana's last gossip was terrible. If she watches this, I just wanted to know that that last gossip was terrible. I'm dead. Who cares if I'm telling the truth? I mean, sure, it might give you a little more info on Blake, but Mariana might be evil. It's tough to say. Sadly, I think Lynn and Blake are the only ones I trust, and they're the only ones not saying much, which I really shouldn't trust this late, especially with Lynn. She should be way more talkative.
Give you guys 3 minutes before nominations start, and I will give you 2 minutes with breakout rooms, so 5 minutes total before nominations. Here you go.
Oh God, kill me now.
I nominate.
So we have a good player left, or wouldn't the game
I-
be over?
It's me. Oh God.
No, I'm definitely good. The problem is, I think I'm the drunk.
It has to be at least
All
one.
right, here's the problem. Here's the problem I'm dealing with. Is this a Puka game? Because I saw Blake as the fortune teller, but if I was chosen by the Puka, that's worthless.
No, it's good because after you die, you get correct information still.
It's still. I think
I clarified this with Trey. He would consider me to be poisoned. That's why I need to figure out if it's Puka or not.
Brody.
I don't know if Trey
all
would
good
confirm
people.
that or not,
then
so
you
it
become
doesn't help me.
healthy, yeah.
Sarah.
What are you getting?
I got a 1 last night.
So, if you believe Brody's information,
If I believe Brody's information, Taylor's
It's
demon, but I
Taylor.
don't believe it.
I'm not the
If
demon.
I'm-
I'm looking
I-
at Blake right
Lynn,
now.
I
Just
want
for
to
the
go to your
record.
room.
Okay, everyone come to my, all the good people come to my room.
Party in Lynn's room.
I feel like evil will walk in there, so I guess I'll stay.
Yeah, I know they will try.
Why can't we just talk out here?
Yeah, there's
Because
They're
that's not the
fine.
no
cool
reason
way
to
to
not
do
just.
Who went in there?
By the way, so
Mariana?
Two
Well,
deaths.
last
Marianne, what
night
did you gossip yesterday?
Mariana
go?
gossiped that Werewolf Killer was the innkeeper, I believe.
Was the innkeeper?
I think that was what the
Why is everyone going?
I'm not. It's fine.
that's
so by the way, I
So-
picked Mariana Taylor last night. Gotta know.
Okay.
See, that can't be right. One of them has to.
I
be.
think I'm drunk. I mean, the problem is I've been innkeeper picked. If we think there's a poisoner,
I believe Lynn, and
I believe Lynn too. I don't think
I
believe
do.
Blake.
And so my problem is it's going to come down between,
Okay.
for me, Blake and Taylor.
I would like to 100% choose Taylor because I chose Taylor and I died.
Yeah, but you could have been poisoned. Like you must have been poisoned because I'm the Moonchild. I literally came to you on day 2 and said, please kill me. And then 2 nights went by and I didn't die. I don't know. That's all I can really say. I'm tired as hell.
I don't know.
oh,
Blake?
I mean, I'm
Yeah.
ready to lose in final 3 because of Blake again. I think I'm ready to do that.
I'm gonna make it to every final 3 as a townsfolk. Nobody's ever gonna believe me, and we just lose every single time. That's fine. That's the new meta.
Sarah, do you think Lynn's pulling one over?
No.
I mean, you did vote to kill me, Blake. So I mean that.
Okay.
It's your own fault.
Well,
if we
because I
lose.
got 2 yeses on you, so I was trying to follow information, but
Yeah.
No.
Unfortunately,
said,
I
I
think that
believe-
one day really messed me up
How do we go from
because I didn't want to
having
talk to you
three
that day.
evil players alive down to only having 1 now?
So my question is
Say.
how we had 2 deaths, which means that Mariana, either the
evil.
Mariana gossip. She
Well,
gossiped.
she
Mariana
gossiped, right?
Her
Yeah.
gossip
Yeah.
went through, and then the demon killed her. I'm guessing.
Come on.
If that's how Trey would run it with a
Because
ghost.
Or
Evil person.
means you're not.
But I don't know if that's how Trey runs it. I mean, it could be.
So
Well,
she
I'm right here.
said
What's the question?
Both.
Would
both
you
my
let a
neighbors
gossip
and-
kill go through if they were picked by the demon to die?
No,
No. So
because the gossip is evaluated after the demon.
And there's no
Okay.
way an assassin waited to this long.
So then
to
the
act.
I don't think
demon
so.
killed Brody, or he jumped.
Wait,
I
so what
think
are the
Brody was
scenarios where
good.
there'd be 2 deaths then?
Well, no, I think
Again,
gossip.
it has to be gossip.
So
I
gossip.
think I killed myself.
Yeah,
'Cause I
gossip-
didn't mean to
gossip
send my
killed himself.
gossip.
Yo, you
I
didn't mean to send
send
it?
it. Nope.
And yet you
You're
did.
pretty bad gossip.
I am a horrible gossip.
Oh, no,
Let's
you're
establish
fine.
this.
You're
No, I think you
fine
did a
because
great
we're in
job.
the final 3 and the game's still going.
You proved me good. Thank you,
No.
Mariana.
If Chris
All right,
is
everybody.
good,
So 3 minutes until nominations are open.
means he's not the innkeeper, and it would have to be the drunk, or he's evil.
Who?
No, I think I killed myself, Sarah. Like I
That's
legit
what I'm
think I killed
saying.
myself.
Oh wait, gossip is yeah.
If it's
Yes.
a true statement, and he said,
Means it
Werewolf
was
Killer
If it
true.
was true, a player dies. Okay,
Yeah,
I had that
Werewolf-
backwards.
Yeah.
So
I
yes,
did not
so
mean
Chris
to
is
send that
good.
gossip. I had
Oh,
people typed
Mariana.
in.
Okay, so
Whoops.
Chris is good.
Yes.
I believe Lynn. I believe Brody. I believe Matthew's good. I believe Mariana's good. Obviously, she killed herself.
Yeah, that's a good way to kill yourself.
Okay. So
And
if you believe Swami, then Josh is good, or they're an
Yes.
evil pair, and I don't believe that. I
yeah,
believe they're good. Okay. So that eliminates them. Eliminates me. I believe Chris is evil. A.
Uh,
I
So
think
who
it's
does that
down to
leave?
Blake or Taylor.
It almost has to be Blake and Taylor, right?
Well,
think
yes,
you're-
but which one's the demon?
Yes.
Unless, yeah, because
Yeah,
Rob, he died too early.
right,
That'd
if I,
be-
Maybe
if I
could
may,
be Rob.
Nah,
Yes, we killed
yeah,
him.
Bullet
Killed
Brody.
Rob.
it's
Rob
not
died
me.
at 9.
I've been
Unless we had a
pretty
fan
certain
game.
that we've been in a Pooka game for a while. I think Lynn was the initial Puka target, got a one on me and Chris when she didn't die, but we had a lycanthrope who had killed Matthew. Assassin kills Rob the gambler. Puka then starts targeting both our lycanthropes. Happens to get the right one. Yeah, happens to get Josh, who was the real one, then Guami to Pixie. I think I might have been the Puka. If I was the Puka choice, I got Blake as the fortune teller. I don't think he can be good with everything that's been happening. I very strongly don't think he's good. The problem is he the demon? And if I wasn't killed by a Puka, then I have no idea what the fuck is going on anymore.
Sarah, I'm gonna trust your judgment on this because you could puzzle it all out a hell of a lot better than I can.
My problem is, I think, just with Mariana's information, Rob.
It's possible that the poisoner and the demon's still out there, and he got poisoned last night.
It's true.
Still
Right.
That, yeah.
In which case,
True.
It could be either one of them.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's what I'm saying. It could easily be either one.
I'm the Moonchild. I told Guami that on day 2, asked him to kill me. That's really all I can say. I have no info in this game.
Here's the other thing is that
By the way, the other thing is that nominations are open.
Okay.
so I am an outsider. Our other outsider has to be because I honestly believe Taylor and Blake are probably both evil, which means we have a hidden outsider.
Child.
Drunk.
Or drunk.
Unless
right?
we had it.
Drunk Chris.
Or drunk.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. I'm going to set my timer for
So-
a minute, at which point in time I'm going to start a 10 count. So I want some
We got to
nominations.
nominate one of
What
them.
is clearing Lynn exactly?
I don't know.
Not much.
My
I
friggin'
believe
social
her.
read, maybe?
For me, it's social. For me, I believe Lynn. I mean, that
And-
doesn't help any of you.
Social, because you've
I
never
believe
All
got
right,
it
we
to
got to
go into
nominate one person, and I can't nominate. I'm dead. Somebody nominate.
Sarah, tell me who to nominate.
Nominate Taylor.
Oh, fuck. I think it's Blake, though.
I told you.
Just tell me. No, but I think it's.
I think it's got to be Blake here.
Oh my god.
I really
that's
think it's
hilarious.
Blake, Sarah.
So nominate him.
I'll nominate
You
Blake.
can. I think it's
All
Taylor
right,
though.
Lynn nominates Blake. Lynn, your accusation.
I don't know. Somebody's evil. Good game, Blake, if you're just a minion. I don't really
I
care.
think he might be.
You're both friggin' evil.
Okay, Blake, your defense.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's got to be Lynn based on my information. I'm not evil. I'm a townsfolk. I don't know what to tell you. We're doing it all over again, but that's fine.
I'm ready
Okay.
to do it again.
Wait.
Two votes needed to put Blake on the chopping block. The countdown will start with Chris A. Here we go.
Really?
I think we picked wrong. But
I think so
do.
too.
I'm okay with
Somebody
that.
who's dead, pull your hand back. We don't need that many.
Let
Well,
people
it's
vote
last
for who
day.
they
Like,
think.
here's the
Like-
thing. Here's the thing.
It doesn't
I really
matter.
believe
but-
Taylor and Blake are both evil, and if we have the wrong one, it doesn't matter.
Right. So if we get another second to talk, then it could
It
matter.
doesn't matter.
No.
No,
Why
because they
doesn't
won't
it?
nominate.
Oh,
Because
'Cause if
Blake
the-
is not going to
But- right.
nominate Taylor, his demon. Okay,
I
it's not
think
going to
Blake is-
happen.
I
That's
think
what I'm
Blake is
saying.
good.
We've already
yeah, I don't
lost
think-
this. I'm
All right,
pretty
so
sure.
that's
Yeah,
what
because
Sarah
Taylor
got.
voted.
I don't
Taylor
think
voted.
I don't
I've
think
been
evil
saying
wrote-
Blake is
Would have
evil
been
this whole
you.
time. Of course I voted.
Sarah, I just want you to know you have many things wrong. So just
Okay.
remember that, okay?
Okay. That's fine.
I
But
would
no,
just
I'm
like
not
to
gonna
say, so
It is
Let's
Taylor.
put a thing doing it jokes.
Blake, Taylor, would either of you guys like to nominate? Because
I'm not gonna
Blake is on the
nominate.
chopping block.
Yeah.
I would have
Chopping block.
nominated Blake.
Why don't you nominate yourself, Taylor? Let's see what happens.
No,
Now.
it's not.
Oh no.
All right. So since Blake is on the chopping block in the final 3, and Blake does not want to nominate, it tells you that Blake is not the demon, and you guys screwed the pooch.
Sorry
Hey,
for-
Lynn, you should have probably listened to Sarah.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I would just like
Hey,
to say this before I go over the Grim. It's interesting how many nuances I keep popping up because Brody and all of you guys that thought that this was a Puka game, I thought Puka and Poisoner and Drunk on the same script would just cause way too much stuff. But it's great when they look like something else. And so this has been brilliant because it's a Poisoner and a Drunk. And Taylor was the starting. Go ahead, Taylor. You want to tell him?
Yeah, this is the third demon token I've gotten today. I was the imp earlier. I got the imp. I got the imp token at the start of this game, and then I was Fangu jump 2. I would also like to say I have no idea who's on my evil team.
All right, so I will go
No
over
clue.
everything.
I'll tell
and
you.
Let me.
Chris A.
No, guys, here I will go over everything. All right,
John?
so here. Yeah, I'll show you. This is awesome.
I'd
So
love to
glad-
see this.
I was so proud of myself on the last day when Sarah, everything you were saying was like not right.
Well, you got the right demon.
She picked a demon, so that was right.
Was she
What?
saying? Was she saying
Mommy
Fangu?
was the. Oh no.
Kwame, you
I
were
was
the
a
drunk
drunk.
pixie.
Oh no.
There
That's
wasn't a
why I
lycanthrope,
cleared
guys.
him.
There was no lycanthrope at all in this game. It was amazing to sit here and listen to you guys go back and forth. All right, so here's the deal: is
I'm
that
so confused.
Whatever.
Son of a
You suck.
so Taylor was the starting lunatic who thought
I tried to tell you
they
guys.
were the imp. Blake was the poisoner who poisoned Lynn on the very first night, and that's why she got a 1. Chris A was the witch who kept picking people who weren't going to nominate. And I can't even remember who was witch cursed, but it was Lynn the whole rest of the game until he died.
Chris, Blake, and then Lynn.
Chris, that's right. Chris was nominated. Chris, and then Blake. Okay, so that's interesting because all right, so you guys didn't kill anybody on the first day, and when I went to Taylor, Taylor picked Matthew, and Taylor was like, I don't know what Matthew is, so I'm just gonna like throw a Hail Mary. And I went to Josh and said, Taylor picked Matthew, and he's like, all right, I'll go ahead and pick Matthew. And I was like, and Blake and Chris A are your minions. He's like, yes, because there was a poppy grower at the beginning of the game. It was interesting because when I told Chris A that Blake was his minion, he was witch cursed at the time. Guami was drunk and was told that there was a lycanthrope in the game, and I went ahead and put Josh as the token because I figured Josh was going to be going as the lycanthrope because guess what? Lycanthrope was in his bluff rolls, along with Bounty Hunter and Savant, who, if the Poppy Grower had gone on for a little bit longer, I like to do it to where there's like some kind of chaining. Minion number 1, which was Blake, got Fortune Teller, Alchemist, and Savant. Minion 2, which was Chris, got Balloonist, Alchemist, and Bounty Hunter, and the Lunatic got Balloonist, Fortune Teller. And I accidentally had Empath on there, and I was like, oh crap, there's Empath in the game. So when I got there, Taylor's like, I'm the imp. And then I said Balloonist, Fortune Teller, and he's like, really? I don't want these. And I was like, okay, you can have the Moonchild.
Thank
Like,
you.
I
I
was
did
like,
say I thought I was potentially the lunatic.
I don't remember you actually saying it. You might have thought it, but I don't think you actually said it.
I definitely said it on day 2.
Okay.
I've
all
been
right.
thinking it.
When you picked yourself, did you already know at that point that night?
Me?
Yeah.
I figured if I was the imp, then I figured I'd learn everything I needed to know by killing myself that night. Because if Guami did pick me, then somebody else would have died. I don't know. It made sense in my mind. I'm really tired right now.
All right. Well, I'll keep going. So that
what-
was the night where Rob gambled Josh as something that he wasn't. He gambled him as a lycanthrope.
Yep.
And Matthew died to Josh picking Matthew because Taylor picked Matthew. There was no lycanthrope in the game, so the demon made every single kill in this game. Now, Rob died and Matthew died, and that was where the whole thing went down. And you guys almost got Josh on the chopping block. But y'all ended up killing. Who did you kill?
Werewolf
that day?
Killer.
Yeah.
That was the day you guys killed Werewolf Killer, day 2?
No, Sarah.
No, you
Oh.
guys killed Sarah the
Oh,
snitch
yeah,
that day.
me.
Yeah.
Oh,
So we went into that night. Blake started picking Guami. Blake picked Guami the whole rest of the game until the very last night. So we'll come back to that. But Blake swore that Guami was the lycanthrope because he had talked to Josh and knew that lycanthrope was. But that was the weird thing, was you got. I don't know. I kept talking to some of the evil people, and the evil people were like, "This person didn't tell me this. This person didn't tell me this." I guess Josh and Blake, when you guys finally talked the beginning of the next day, which also Matthew, I was very interested to know if when you died as the poppy grower, if you were watching, who immediately went to go talk to each other that next day, because Josh and Blake went to go talk to each other immediately.
I saw that.
And I'm surprised, Josh, you didn't tell Blake that you had the lycanthrope as in your bluff rolls.
Didn't I? I thought I did.
I think he
tell you
did.
that?
I think he did. I
because
just
Blake,
didn't process it.
Okay, because you kept saying, well, if Guami's the lycanthrope, I need to poison him. And I was like,
Yeah, I don't. Yeah,
okay.
we had a lot to talk about, so it was one of those like things that just kind of flew.
So, but Blake picked Guami as the lycanthrope and picked him pretty much for the rest of the game, except for the last night, which I'll go over in a moment. And Lynn was starting to get zeros now because she was pinging off a Werewolf Killer and Brody, both good. Mariana had gossiped twice falsely, so that didn't even play into it as well. So that also added some confusion because if she had gossiped truthfully, then 3 people would have died that night. But that added to some of the confusion of the different kills. Then going into that day, this is when Chris's house caught on fire. So you guys killed the innkeeper because I guess his house wasn't, very good.
Yeah, thanks, guys.
And so you guys killed the innkeeper, Chris, who at the point in time, which was also interesting, Chris, because Blake kept picking Guami, the drunk pixie, I kept making Blake the poisoned innkeeper protected because it didn't matter.
Nice.
So it just because Chris was picking Blake and Chris A and Blake and somebody else and Blake and
Yeah, it was
never
Brody
really
the
mattered.
first night, I think, and then I went
That's
to somebody
right.
else and then Chris A, but I forget who the
Yeah, the
somebody else
first
was.
night Brody could have been. Yeah, Brody was the one who probably was poisoned because or drunk because it didn't matter because he was the Ravens keeper. Anyways, so you guys killed Werewolf Killer. We went to the night, and this is where now that this is when Josh picks, or Taylor picks himself to die, and Josh then picks Taylor, and Fangu jumps. And I was thinking, wow, with a Moonchild bluff, let's see how far this goes.
Can I interject for like 10 seconds here?
Sure.
So Trey comes to me and says, "Who do you want to kill?" Comes to me and says, "Mariana and Chris are your minions because the poppy grower. I'll come back to you." I said, "I gotta get my laundry. Can I just give a name now?" And Trey's like, "Sure." And I go, "Myself. Okay, bye." And then I come back from the laundry room, and Trey's like, "Hi, you're the Fangu. Everything I told you earlier was bullshit." And it took me a good like 20 seconds to realize what had yeah, I was like, why
I don't think I said bullshit, but I said you probably
don't
want
to
you probably want to like not like lean too much into anything that I just said because you were the lunatic and now you're the
my
evil Fangu.
third demon token today in 2 games. I'm going to bed after this.
That's what you get for taking my seat.
You want to be the lunatic?
No, but you took my seat.
Yeah.
See what you get?
So at that moment, so when Josh picks Taylor, Josh dies, and so at that point in time, technically Guami becomes the drunk lycanthrope. So Guami technically Guami, you could have broke madness at any point in time. I guess it wouldn't have really mattered because you were drunk, but at that point in time, I wouldn't have been able to take that away from you anyways, because I guess Guami, you thought I was going to come visit you and tell you that you are now the lycanthrope.
Right.
But the pixie doesn't get to learn that information. So we did the whole rest of the next. So that was when the jump happened, and you guys killed Werewolf Killer that next day. No. Then this was the next day where you guys killed Chris A. And Lynn was also again witch cursed as well. You guys jumped on Chris A with the bounty hunter thing. And Mariana gambles that Chris this is where also that night Mariana gambled that Josh and Rob were good. Or her neighbors were good. And so that was also something interesting that you guys probably then realized that Josh was the starting evil and had Star Pastor jumped. Or you guys did it because Brody thought it was a puka game.
Yeah, I don't think they realized it at all.
Yeah, no. And so you guys killed Chris A. We went into the night, and this is where I go to Guami, and I'm like, Guami, who do you want to kill? And he's like, oh, really? Okay, I am the lycanthrope. I was like, yeah, you are. And I was like, who do you want to pick? He's like, Taylor. And I was like, oh shit, Taylor's not gonna die. And so I went to Taylor, picked Guami, and I was like, oh, okay, this will be interesting. So Guami's the death. There was no other death because Mariana gossiped correctly. Lynn is still getting a 0 because Blake poisoned Guami again. And so we go to the next day. This is the day that you guys maybe this is the day you guys killed. No, you guys killed No, this was a no kill, or one of the days in there again. You guys, I don't think you killed again.
First 2 days, I believe.
Was it? Okay, so there was no kill here. Mariana gossips that Chris Werewolf Killer is the Innkeeper, and that was true. We go to the night. So at this point in time, Mariana, Lynn, Brody, Blake, and Taylor are alive. Blake poisons Brody. Taylor kills Brody. I go to Brody, and I know all the bluffs of everybody at this point in time. And Brody picks Blake, and then I looked over and I was like, oh crap, what was Blake bluffing? Oh, fortune teller. And I was like, fortune teller. And did you notice I paused for like 3 seconds?
I did.
I was
notice, but
looking
didn't
at, and I
want-
was looking at the poisoner token, and I was like, "Don't say poisoner, don't say poisoner." I was like,
yeah.
"Oh."
I didn't really think twice. I didn't really think twice about it, but
Yeah.
I did notice it. For me,
Yeah.
like I knew, I'm a dead Raven Keeper. There's probably no way that I'm not. There's
Let's put it this
probably
way,
no
Brody.
way that I died
when
sober.
when Blake picked you, and I'll go over this here in just a second. Hold on, Taylor.
Yeah.
When Blake picked you, you were going to be either the demon pick, or if you weren't, you were going to be the gossip kill. But Mariana died to her gossip kill because you were already picked, and Lynn had some sus. But Blake was unsure, I guess, to pick whether or not to pick Lynn or Brody. But Taylor, go ahead, because you had said something about Blake not telling you the evil team.
No, well, let me. Yeah. So the only evil I knew was Josh that entire game. I became evil. I spent that whole first day not knowing who is evil. Here I am, an outed, like outsider who got picked by the lycanthrope. It was not a great spot. Blake pulls me into a room and Blake goes, "We could do this." And I'm like, okay. And he goes, "You're the demon. I'm the poisoner. I'm poisoning Brody, the Raven Keeper. You can kill him." And I go, "Blake, who's the evil team?" And Blake goes, "Trust me. Pick Brody," and leaves. So I had no clue who my, like, I had
because
no
at that
clue.
point everybody else evil was dead, and I think that everybody knew, or Chris A at least. I knew Josh for sure knew you were the demon. Chris A, I figured knew you were the demon.
Yeah, I figured it out, but yeah.
And so it's like we were never gonna like vote against you or whatever.
But there was a moment there, Blake, where I was like, is Blake like, did Blake suss me out and he's trying to, like, he formed a plan with Brody to
sorry,
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
so,
there was
anyways,
also a point
so
when I went
Yeah,
into the
keep
room
going.
after. There was also a point when I went into the room after I died, and I asked Taylor, "Did you kill me?"
You know what's funny? I didn't.
Didn't. No, he was the
technically,
moonchild at the time.
Taylor didn't. So, anyways, so on the last night, because Blake poisoned Brody and then Taylor picked Brody, my choice of gossip kill was Mariana, Lynn, or Blake. And I figured if I picked Blake after Brody just saw him as the fortune teller, it would pinpoint it to Taylor. I figured if I killed Lynn, everybody was convinced that Mariana was good. Plus, I wanted Lynn to get info. And I did make a mistake because I forgot Mariana was going to die. I gave Lynn a 1 and I backtracked it and I told her a 2. Because that 1 was actually damning to Taylor because Brody saw Blake as a fortune teller. So, but yeah, if you guys had, I think the 2 pieces of information that evil could have gotten caught with their hand in the cookie jar is if you guys had really, if Matthew, if you had really paid attention to who talked to each other immediately after you died, and if Mariana had really hammered home the point that her gossip was true when she said or I'm sorry, that her gossip did not make an extra kill when she said both my neighbors are good, you guys would have had to have known that Josh jumped, which means that it couldn't have been a puka. And when you guys were going everything off the puka, I think that would have cleared a whole lot of things up. And not only that, but it's like, okay, so either he imp jumped to Blake, or wait a minute, the outsider, the Moonchild, is still here. You guys would have potentially killed Taylor earlier. But I think those 2 pieces, not really picking up on that, really put you guys on an incorrect path.
Honestly,
And
there were, I inherited quite a lot turning into the demon here because, like, there was so much. So Josh, and I wasn't convinced that Rob had died from a gamble, but like Josh was gambled as the lycanthrope, and then Rob died, and then Mariana gossiped something that pointed at Josh being evil, and someone died. So Josh was basically confirmed evil. I was the claiming Moonchild, Sarah snitch. You all were talking about there being a drunk. If there was a drunk somewhere, there had to be a Fangu. I'm an outed outsider who didn't die to the lycanthrope.
Well, the lycanthrope
You had
wasn't
the
real,
pieces.
anyways. It is also
I know,
interesting.
but it's suspicious of me.
So I will say this. Oh no, I totally get it, Taylor. I
I
don't know how
said to
you survived till
nominate
the end.
Josh.
But hey, okay, I will say this, Rob. At the beginning of the game, I get that you were hard on Josh, but there were probably like 10 different ways that you could have put what
I
would
knew
happen.
it. I could smell his soul.
Oh, and
Well,
the lycanthrope was in play.
But it's
Smelled like
interesting. I will
shit.
say this from a storyteller perspective, watching things unfold. It's interesting how much the lycanthrope had presence in this game, and yet there wasn't one. And how much you guys thought it was, or some of you guys were really hard on the fact that there was a puka, with the fact that there was a poisoner and a drunk. And the fact that, and at the beginning, you know, and I've been looking around for a potential replacement for the poisoner because of the puka, but I'm like, wait a minute, if the poisoner can masquerade around as the puka and make town not necessarily know which demon is in the game, that's actually pretty good. That's a pretty good cover,
clear.
just like the lycanthrope is a good cover for the townsfolk. So, yeah, that was something that was new that I noticed in this game. So, also, I was really happy when Sarah got the snitch, because Sarah having power when she's good is not good. So she was a regular townsfolk with a shitty role.
You mean
and well,
Outsider.
townsfolk. She was a boring villager.
Oh.
That's what I meant, villager. She was a boring old villager with no
Listen,
powers.
I don't have this. I believe Guami, and I was like, well, Guami clears Josh, so.
Oh, you know how hard I wanted to make a joke at the beginning of the game going, well, Guami's good, but he doesn't know how to play this game as good. And that's why you guys are believing him when he goes, hey, can the good people come out and tell me not to kill them? And can the good people who want to die? I'm just like, well, Guami's not usually good, so he didn't know how to play good. But I couldn't like confirm that you were good, but I wanted to be like, so Guami, that's not usually how you figure out.
I had my doubts. Like, I kept going back and forth on Josh, but it wasn't until Guami died and was like, I'm the pixie, he was my lycanthrope. I was like, okay, well, I'm going to just ship that theory out. And so I marked him as good, because I didn't have him marked until Guami died.
Yeah, no, that was what took me. Like, well, Josh dying, like, even as a Fangu, can't do much about that. But Guami being the drunk pixie who saw lycanthrope, like,
you know what?
yeah,
And
no,
I also
that
didn't
completely tracks.
I didn't plan that either. When I went to Guami and I told him he was the, you know, when he got the pixie and I was going to Guami, and Guami goes, or I said something about, so what role you want to be, or I can't remember what I said. And he said, well, can I be the demon? I was like, I don't think you can be the demon with the pixie. I was like, but how about I give you one better? I said, how about I make you the lycanthrope pixie? He's like, all right. So I just went with it, and I just typed in lycanthrope, but I was like, all right, he's the drunk, which means I just randomly assigned somebody to him, and I did. So
nice.
I just thought, I thought there was an assassin and like the lycanthrope. That was my, once Guami died, like I said, once Guami died and I realized he was the pixie. And so I was like, okay, so lycanthrope. And so I was trying to figure out how everything would work. And I'm like,
Sarah,
well,
at
it
one
has
point
to be
in
an
time,
assassin.
you said there couldn't be a godfather. Technically, they could have killed the same person.
Yeah,
That's fair.
Yeah, I was leaning assassin godfather because no witch death.
Yeah.
Thanks, Chris.
Yeah, I was thinking
I
assassin
lived.
poisoner.
Yeah.
No,
Oh,
I
and
was
Dub-
where I
going to pick
was.
Brody. I was never going to pick Brody as a witch because I don't.
It's terrifying to think you're the demon in a poppy grower game with a witch, because I'm like, I cannot nominate on day one.
Yeah,
because
you
if
could've-
I get fucking witch killed by a blind witch as the demon on day one,
That's okay. I'll probably Innkeeper drunk you.
Yeah, you could not pay me to
I had to say,
nominate
when I
if
came
I'm a
into
demon
that
in a
room
poppy
and
grower
accused
game.
you, I thought you were the assassin, Taylor. That's what
Yeah?
I thought
when
you were.
when you asked, did you kill me?
Yeah, that's what my instinct was.
Well, here's the thing, Matthew. Like,
I thought Chris was the assassin. Like, that's.
I didn't necessarily
all jacked up.
So from my perspective, Matthew, you came to me.
Well, I'm going to tell you right now, I'm going to ask Rob, I'm gonna make him feel better. I'm gonna point out that if he feels bad that nobody listened to him tell us that Josh was evil, I will kindly remind him that my house was burning down. I told 3 people day 1 that Taylor was the demon, and that I Innkeeper picked both Blake and Chris A. So I picked the 2 evil team the last day, and then everybody killed me. So I mean, it was a wonderful time at the end. But hope you enjoyed watching this game of Blood on the Clocktower. We'll see you next time here on Stream on Gaming. Take care now.